first started attending the PICC feast, I distinctly remember it was October 16, 2011. And I remember God's message to me that day that was about hope. Brother Bo was talking about hope, and one of the things that he said that really struck me was, hope is when physically you're standing in front of your trial, but spiritually you're already past it. So that time, I had an okay job, but I was sick. I had chronic asthma, and recently, I also found out that I had progressive scar in my left lung. Progressive scars, just to give you a background, they inhibit breathing over time. Sometimes I find myself catching my breath even when I'm just sitting down. So people with this kind of disease, eventually, we suffer from respiratory failure over an average period of 5 years. So the only thing that was keeping me happy that time was my music. I was training for 2.5 years with the Philippine Madrigal Singers. And yeah. Yeah, I was contented though, but apparently God wasn't. So December of 2011, He gave me a huge detour. I was sent to the ER. I had one of my really bad attacks. I was sent to the ER, and because of my health, I had to quit my job and I had to quit the bands. So for the first time in my life, I had nothing. I had no music, I had no job, I had failing health. There was nothing but hope and faith that was pushing me forward. So with that, this January of 2012, even if I was struggling with my health and with my finances, I still regularly gave my tithe. And then eventually I joined the music ministry, and eventually also the CEG, that's the Creative and Events Group, and the Singles Ministry. And as if on cue, God actually gave me everything back. But with His modifications. From an okay job, He has already blessed me with my dream career, which is I'm now a creative director in one of the pioneer advertising agencies here in the Philippines. And from good companions, I have stronger relationships with my family, with friends from in and out of the ministry of the community, and from performing with a world-class choir to being a music servant of the world's unstoppable God. And perhaps the best blessing of all, 2 weeks ago we had a healing mass with Father Nelson Osorio, and I found out from my recent checkup that my scarring has no signs of progress. This means I don't have to worry about being able to breathe in the long run because they can actually control the underlying cause, and from then on I can live a normal life. So, friends, don't worry if it seems like you don't have nothing, because God uses our nothingness to His advantage. And He uses that so He can fill us up more with His grace. So keep giving, because God's love never fails. So I'd like to end with a very beautiful verse that best summarizes everything. This is from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 to 8. So we do not lose heart, though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison, as we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Thank you, and God bless you.